where sunless rivers weep their waves into the deep. She sleeps a charmed sleep, awake not. Led by a single star, she came from very far to seek where shadows are. A pleasant lot. She left the rosy morn, she left the fields of corn, for twilight cold and lorn and water springs. Through sleep as through a veil, she sees the sky look pale, and hears the nightingale that sadly sings. Rest, rest, a perfect rest shed over brow and breast. Her face is toward the west, the purple land. She cannot see the grain ripening on hill and plain. She cannot feel the rain upon her hand. Rest, rest, forevermore upon a mossy shore. Rest, rest at the heart's core, till time shall cease. Sleep that no pain shall wake, night that no morn shall break, till joy shall overtake a perfect
Thank you very much. And of course, I realised in singing that Sarah Fox recording would be one of the first Albion records ever.
Well, we did two together, I think. You were on it.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
Sarah was on it.
Yes.
Someone else was on it.
Yes.
Ian
And,
Burnside.
yes, Andy Kennedy, maybe. Yes.
Yeah.
Possibly, yes.
Yeah.
So Albion disc 001 and 002.
I think in about 2008.
Yes, there at the beginning. Part of the spur for this disc was that during COVID, John put together an enterprise to record a huge number of the folk songs that Vaughan Williams had arranged. Having gone out and recorded them out in the countryside, both in this country and elsewhere, he provided piano parts for some of these folk songs so they could be done in concert halls, and these have largely remained unrecorded, and John decided it was time to put this right. In COVID, we suddenly found we all had time to devote to a project as large as this, as a 4-disc recording set of these folk songs. I noticed some of the absolute belters, if I can describe them as that, and I thought these I've got to use them in concerts myself. And also there was an opportunity to sing them with string quartet. So I began making my own arrangements of Vaughan Williams arrangements, if you like, sort of arrangements squared. And we're going to perform for you 3 of those folk songs, which are going to appear on this disc now as a baritone and string quartet. We're going to take them back to the VW original. So you have to buy the thing itself if you want to hear what I've done with them after this. We're going to start with She's Like the Swallow, which is a very beautiful number. Then comes Harry the Tailor. We're going to sing the words that are on the disc provided for us to sing, because the originals are apparently too rude to be printed. So sorry about that. Just have to imagine. And then after Harry the Tailor comes the Brewer, with verses that there are a few verses provided, and then the singer is requested to make up further verses. We'll try and keep it under 10 minutes. So She's Like the Swallow, Harry the Tailor, and then the Brewer.
She's like the swallow that flies so high. She's like the river that never runs dry. She's like the sunshine on the lee shore. I love my love, and love is no more. 'Twas out in the garden the fair maid did go, a-picking the beautiful primrose. The more she plucked, the more she pulled, until she got her apron full. It's out of those roses she made a bed, a stony pillow for her head. She laid her down, no word did say, until this fair maid's heart did break. She's like the swallow that flies so high. She's like the river that never runs dry. She's like the sunshine on the lee shore. I love my love, and love is no more. When Harry the Tailor was 20 years old, he gan for to look with a courage so bold. Tooraloo, tooralay. He told his old mother he was not in jest, but he could have a wife just as well as the rest. Tooraloo, fol-de-roll, for the fiddle-a-dee-lay. Then Harry next morning, before it was day, to the house of a fair maid he boldly took his way. Tooraloo, tooralay. tooraloo. He found his dear Dolly a-making a cheese. Says he, you must give me a kiss if you please. Tooraloo, fol-de-rol, for a little laddie-lay. She up with the bowl and the buttermilk flew, and Harry the tailor looked wonderful blue. Tooraloo, tooralay. Oh, Dolly, my dearest, what hast thou done? From my back to my heels has the buttermilk run. Tooraloo, fol-de-rol, for the little laddie-lay. She gave him a push and he stumbled and fell right down from the dairy into the draw well. Tooraloo, tooralay. Then Harry the ploughboy he ran up amain and soon brought him up in a bucket again. Tooraloo, fol-de-rol, for a little laddie-lay. The tailor went home all like a drowned rat and told his old mother what he had been at. Tooraloo, tooralay. With buttermilk bowl and a terrible fall. Oh, if this be called love, may the devil take hold. Tooraloo, fol-de-rol, for a little laddie-lay. A brewer without any balm, he makes the most pitiful beer. A brewer without any balm, he makes the most pitiful beer. And just in another such case is a shoemaker wanting of leather. Sing fol-de-la-diddle-da-dee. A shoemaker wanting of leather, he makes the most pitiful shoe. A shoemaker wanting of leather, he makes the most pitiful shoe. And just in another such case is a tailor without any cloth. Sing fol-de-la-diddle-da-dee. A tailor without any cloth, he makes the most pitiful suit. A tailor without any cloth, he makes the most pitiful suit. And just in another such case is a baker without any flour. Sing fol-de-la-diddle-da-dee. A baker without any flour, he makes the most pitiful bread. A baker without any flour, he makes the most pitiful bread. And just in another such case is a singer without any beer. Sing fol-de-la-diddle-da-dee. A singer without any beer, he makes the most pitiful sound. A singer without any beer, he makes the most pitiful sound. And just in another such case is a piano without any strings. So fol-de-la-diddle-da-dee. A piano without any strings, it's not so bad after all. A piano without any strings, it's not so bad after all. And such in another such way is a brewer without any balm. Sing fol-de-la-diddle-da-dee.
Lovely. So while you're researching this disc, if you look back over the Albion catalogue, you'll find those discs of folk songs, and there are many to enjoy there, particularly with the lovely Mary Bevan, soprano, and Nicky Spence. Well, I wanted to call him tenor, but actually he's kind of a world force. I don't think tenor quite covers it. And with Will playing kind of continuously through all the
Never stopping.
Never stopping, yes, indeed. So, one of the mainstays of Rise Heart, well, one of them, of course, is Rise Heart, the 5 mystical songs, which, as you were explaining, we recorded in a version that Vaughan Williams made himself for piano, string quartet, and double bass. But another substantial work on this disc is Willow-Wood. Now, Willow-Wood is a cantata made out of 4 Dante Gabriel Rossetti sonnets. So we heard Christina Rossetti already, and this is Dante Gabriel Rossetti. Vaughan Williams put together this scene, if you will, of being in a Willow-Wood, this mystical place where lovers go to in a kind of twilight world. And I am there with the personification of love, sitting by the well, looking into the water. And as we stroke the surface of the water, these images appear and it all gets a bit spooky. It's a most magnificent piece. And I was lucky enough to record this in its baritone, orchestra, and wordless female chorus version. This fell into my lap about 15 or 20 years ago on a different label. There are other labels.
It's a perfectly good label.
Perfectly good label, exactly. So, and I recorded this some time ago, and I thought it was a terrific piece, but I just never heard of it before. And it turns out, if I've got this right, the original version was for voice and piano. This is what we've recorded here. And then he orchestrated it, and apparently on the full score, and John, if I got this wrong, just don't correct me, just because it's a great story. On the full score, Vaughan Williams had written total flop, put it back on the shelf, and it had never seen the light of day again until this recording. And as I say, it's a magnificent piece, and it lasts about 15 minutes or so. And as far as I know, the English Music Festival in Dorchester a few years ago, I think I may have given the first performance of it in that form for about 100 years. And go and find it, because it's the most amazing piece. Now, it has relations, it has sister pieces, if you were, because Vaughan Williams set 6 Rossetti poems in this group or song set called The House of Life, one of which is famous all by itself, and that's Silent Noon. That's the most famous of these. We're not going to sing that for you now. We're going to sing the first of them, which is called Love Sight. So these sonnets often consist of 2, maybe 3 sentences, with so many subclauses that you might lose sight of the original verb. But hang in there. Love Sight basically asks the question, is it better with the lights on or off? I think that's yes. Yeah, I think I can sum that up in that way. And the piece opens with a short introduction from Will, the piano, the orchestra piano, and quotes some of the themes that Vaughan Williams would use later in the cycle, and then again in Willow-Wood, which is why the pieces are twinned. So this is our short version, rather than singing the whole of Willow-Wood. That lies in wait for you, on the CD.
I see thee, most beloved one, when in the light the spirit of mine eyes before thy face their altar solemnize the worship of that love through thee made known. Or when in the dusk hours we two alone, close kissed and eloquent of still replies, thy twilight hidden glimmering visage lies, and my soul only sees thy soul its own. If I no more should see thyself, nor on the earth the shadow of thee, nor image of thine eyes in any spring, how then should sound upon life's darkening slope the ground whirl of the perished leaves of hope, the wind of death's imperishable